Good morning, everybody. Today is a bright and cheerful day in spring. Are we spring? Are we winter? Do we know? We don't know. I went up on the mountain yesterday and there was ice everywhere. So I had to have something warm today that is healthy. And one of my favorite things lately, I've been trying to eat healthier because my doctor said, we're going to put you on a bunch of prescriptions. I said, no, you're not. I'm going to eat healthy. See this flatbread? This is what I have. This is my everyday go-to start with meal, but my crew likes croissants. So we're gonna do some homemade spaghetti sauce on store-bought croissants. And we're gonna make just some little roll-ups that the guys can enjoy. It's gonna have cheese and my homemade spaghetti sauce, and then I'm gonna do some with pepperoni, and I'm gonna do a variety. And I should have gotten a spoon over here, but I didn't, but now I did. I did it. In television, you should be prepared. And let me tell you something, the way my day's gone today, it's been a wild and wicked day. My sweet son-in-law had an accident, and we had gotten on the internet and asked everybody to pray for him, and Dawn gave me an update today. So y'all please continue to pray for Lonnie. He is the Catfish King. He fishes in tournaments around the world, and he had an accident working. So he was working at their house, had an accident, has broken ankle and broken arm and some internal injuries, but he's going to be fine because we're going to pray him through it. And y'all are going to have to help me do that. So did y'all see what I'm doing with this? I'm taking the homemade spaghetti sauce, and I'm doing it, wrapping it up in the croissant because Tracy will eat the croissants. And I will eat the flatbread. The flatbread's better for you, I think. The croissant's going to taste better. But it's all about starting your day with something warm on these cool days. Should have been warm today. It was about 29, I think. It was cold, it was windy, but the sun is out. So we have to be positive and we have to be smiling because the sun is out. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you're trying to eat a little bit healthier, some of the things that I did, I'm doing a lot of vegetables and I'm doing some protein. And my beautician said I better do more protein because my hair was thin and really, really bad. So she said, girl, you need some protein. So find a way to get protein into your schedule, but don't overdo it. So a lot of people do too much protein and end up with a problem. You do too little protein, you end up with a problem. You gotta watch what you're doing. And that's kind of why I like this, because this, you know how many calories you're getting. And my Fitbit tells me every day whether I've done well or not. It's been praising me a lot lately because I've been doing well. I've been walking a lot. I've been showing property, so I get in my steps. And I've been really watching what I eat. And one of the great things about eating locally in LJ is I can walk in Mike's restaurant and order 4 vegetables. And the vegetables are really good for you. So I try to do that. But do something in the morning. I get my biggest amount of calories in the morning. And so we're doing this, the spaghetti sauce, a little bit of calories, a little bit of fat, the bread, a little bit of calories, a little bit of fat, but nothing overwhelming. You know, it's not going to be bad. And if y'all could see my crew, they're all skinny. I hate them because they can eat anything they want to and they're all skinny. How does that happen? I don't know, but I don't like it. What do y'all think? And when you think about this, they can scarf down 3 or 4 of these. Now I'm going to do some with pepperoni because we all know kids love pepperoni. And so we're going to do some with pepperoni. And then we did some with spaghetti sauce. And it's so simple. And again, I bought these. You know, I could have made homemade. No, I couldn't. I don't think I could. I've been a cook all my life. I've owned a restaurant for years, but I couldn't make homemade croissants. I've never done that. I guess it's because I don't like yeast. Now, my way of doing this for me, because I want it to be just healthy, I'm only going to do cheese and meat on mine. So, they got the sauce, they get the calories, I'm going to get some protein and some calcium. And that's going to be my thing today. So, there's my cheese, there's a little bit of pepperoni on one side, and a little bit of salami on the other side. So, this is mine, and this is, you know, it's going to fill you up, it's going to get you through to lunch, and then you can have your vegetables at lunch, and then plan something at night. I love doing a salad at night, or I love collard greens at night. I love collard greens. So start your day like I do, with my biggest amount of calories is in the morning, and then I cut it back and I just eat level amounts all day long. Don't overeat. Don't eat that coconut cake. I make coconut cake, but I don't eat it. Oh God, but I do love it. I do love it. I hope that you will try this recipe. And again, it was started with my homemade spaghetti sauce. This is my daddy's recipe. It's in my cookbook. And I hope you'll try that. And then when these come out, I'm going to throw a little olives on mine because I like olives and they're kind of good fat. So we're going to try that. We'll be back in just a couple of minutes.